Hello everyone, my name is Kajal Gupta from TYBSc Zoology. Today I am going to speak about Parkinson's disease. Parkinson is the second most common neurodegenerative disorder after Alzheimer. The visible features of this disease are a slow of movement, muscle rigidity, and a tremor at rest. There are also many often non-motor symptoms, some of which may present before the motor problems. It affects many areas of nervous system and different types of neurons. However, much focus have been placed on neurons in brain region associated with overt motor system, notably a region of midbrain called the substantia nigra pars compacta. This region forms a part of major pathway in brain that are critical for facilitating movement. In Parkinson disease, dopamine neurogenic neurons in the substantia nigra gradually dies, leading to the malfunction of this pathway and characteristic motor problems. A distinctive pathology in most cases of Parkinson is a clumps of misfolded protein with neurons. Lewy bodies are the most common type. The characteristic component of this is a misfolded protein called alpha synuclein. The symptoms are depression and anxiety, cognitive deficient, sleep disturbance, bladder dysfunction, gastrointestinal dysfunction, loss of smell, cardiovascular problems. It is also characterized by rigidity, posture instability, bradykinesia, tremor, and the other symptoms are balance problem, stiffness, changes in voice, speech, and swelling, slowness of movement, and trouble with handwriting. Now let's see the mechanism. The misfolded protein alpha synuclein, the molecule can form a small repeated unit called oligomer or a longer fibrils. Mounting evidence indicates that these are toxic to neurons and play a key role in driving Parkinson's disease. Unwanted proteins are normally cleared by a cell different types of protein degrading machinery. Some evidence points to these systems being overwhelmed by the misfolded alpha synuclein, and this might be key factor in what kills the neurons. Parkinson's has also been linked to problems with mitochondria. Mitochondria provide cells with the energy to perform vital functions. They are highly dynamic and can fuse together or break up into smaller versions in response to cell's energy demand. They can also be transported to areas of a cell that need them the most. However, in Parkinson's disease, these processes can be impaired and mitochondria are unable to sustain proper neuronal function. As they become old or damaged, a mitochondria removed and replaced. Again, this recycling is thought to be disrupted in Parkinson's disease, leading to the accumulation of damage or a worn out mitochondria. Now let's see the causes and the risk factor. In Parkinson disease, both sexes and all races are affected. Parkinson disease is a commonly developed after age of 50. Scientists have identified abnormal genes that may lead to Parkinson's in some people, but there is no solid proof to show it's always inherited. Men are more likely to develop Parkinson's disease because they are more likely to experience head injury or exposure to toxins. In this disease, there is a memory loss, dementia, anxiety, depression, and hallucination. Diagnosis and the treatment. Anyone with this family history, the disease can ask the doctor about the genetic testing to determine whether they carry the gene mutation. Sometimes doctors recommend imaging tests such as CT or MRI scan to identify changes in the brain structure. Because the treatment is hereditary, Doctor also recommend prescription for hallucination, dementia or psychopsy. Apomorphine injection, pumped levodopa, mental health and nursing services, deep brain stimulation, and physical and occupational and exercise therapy. For example, we can also do enhancing the clearance of abnormal protein and improving the function of mitochondria. Parkinson's disease can't be cured, but medication can help control the symptoms, often dramatically. In some more advanced cases, surgery may be advised. Healthcare provider may also recommend lifestyle changes, especially ongoing aerobic exercises. Thank you.